is definitely one of the way. Engage first. So you want to ask people questions. When you ask somebody a question, a poll for instance, the user gets engaged with a different part of the brain and either is more active. When a user reads a banner on Facebook, on Google, this is a passive interaction. I may read it, I may not, but if in the same banner there is actually a question mark, psychologists and scientists studied that the brain of the person gets turned on and they have the choice to continue reading, to be engaged, or leave. But when the user is engaged, you want to go all the way through the tunnel. If it requires, then you can learn because you're able to collect information. And once you do that, you can create targeted messages and that you're going to use to convert. So Best Buy send us a survey on Facebook asking which is your favorite camera between Canon and Sony. You reply just by clicking, so it's effortless for you. You're already on Facebook, I know you are. So once I know that you like Sony, I can send to the Sony user a special offer, even knowing your gender, even knowing your age. Based on that and based on education we can learn, we can customize the price because maybe students can afford less. And I can identify your location and send you a custom offer for a Sony camera within your budget to the closest store close to you. This helps to the conversion big time. We are seeing 14 times more conversion than a standard banner. Standard banner converts up to 1%. Thanks to the funnel, we are able to convert around 14%. I think I only have a couple minutes, so I'm gonna stop here. I'd like to hear if you have any question. And if you have time later, we can sit down, I can show you a demo. And any question?
Is it not attached to emails? Or
say it again?
Is it only attached to emails, email addresses, or also to advertising IDs, IDFAs?
So good question. Definitely email is the main data point that we use because it's the richest one, because it's the one you use to connect other social media. But you can also use a Twitter handle, and we can learn a lot, but we cannot go as deep, and it's harder to retarget the user on different social media.
Is this your data, or are you accessing another database?
So we collect data straight from social media. So we co-own the data because we collect it, but it's not our own data. So we are not selling data. So just say you pick one your email address. I'm going to do a reverse search on any possible social network. Right now we are covering 250 social networks, and we try to identify who you are on using that email on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all the icons you see here, plus 200 more.
So if a user has more than one email or not all the social media are as friendly about letting you.
Correct. So there is a lot of tricks. We're using more than 20 different algorithms to understand who you are. Even reverse search, we are reading, for instance, Twitter statuses on a lot of people are posting actually their email address on Twitter. So we're using a lot of ways. I know I'm running out of time. If you really want to have fun with it, I can send you a link with a couple demos, and you can also set up on Peak1, it's free. And you can import your email and see how it works. Please?
Well, I'm actually curious. Presumably you look at Facebook and other stuff like that. I'm curious whether the amount of information you get varies by demographics.
Yes, that's actually one of the most crucial questions we are getting from clients lately. So it depends from demographic, and it also depends from location. For instance, we noticed that Latin Americans share so much on social media that we are able to collect way much more information in Latin America versus the United States. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Everybody's signing up on it, on everything. And it also depends on age. So one of our clients specifically is targeting executive above 50 years old. It's hard for us to find information. So And even if people below years 20, actually it's hard because people are not on Facebook and are not on Twitter, or on Snapchat or other applications.
So then you have to do a bunch of statistical work to take care of that.
Yes, yes. And survey helps because survey collects data from the user.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Run out of time, or I have
You have one more,
1 minute?
1 minute.
This is a small project we started 1 year ago to tap into the event space. So pretty much we're using P1 technology to identify your personality, and based on what we know about you, we respond by providing the best events around you, matching your interests. This little game exploded and now is a real company, is my second company, and now we have more than 50 million events, growing at a pace 100,000 events per day and 2 million users, because that's maybe the proof that the more you know your users, the better you can serve them, the better they react and they want to be engaged. Any other question? If I had time, I would show you more stuff, but I don't know. I thought it was shorter, but I can go on.
No,
No, I'm happy to
we're
go.
set.
Done?
Done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Happy to chat more anytime in the next few days. Thank you. Thank you.
Just a reminder, as we change speakers, there are 3 different presentations going on, so you can mix around the different rooms, Orion, the main hall, and here.